Good morning to one and all present here. So, in continuing with the previous lecture, so today we are going to see that is method of dimensions, in which specifically we are going to study about Rayleigh's method. So it's nothing but lecture 24, Rayleigh's method. So in third unit, in the first class we have discussed about fundamental dimensions. After that we have discussed about dimensional homogeneity. Now we are in the process of learning Rayleigh's method. It is nothing but a method of dimension, which comes under method of dimensions, in which Rayleigh's method and Buckingham Pi theorem is there. But in the today's lecture we are going to see about Rayleigh's method, right? So here, so this is what method for dimensional analysis. It can be done by means of Rayleigh's method as well as Buckingham Pi method. We are specifically focusing on Rayleigh's method. So what is Rayleigh's method mean? It's a functional relationship between variables is expressed in the form of an exponential relation which must be dimensionally homogeneous if y is a function of independent variables x1, x2, x3 up to xn, then the dependent variable y. So here y is the dependent variable and x1, x2, x3 and up to xn are the independent variable. So y, which is depending on, it's a function of x1, x2, x3 up to xn. So that is given in this equation, right? So that is y is the depending variable and x1 are the what? Independent variable. So y is the function of all the independent variables, right? So in exponential form it can be represented as y power c up to xn the whole power z. So these a, b, c and z are arbitrary constants, right? So with the help of method of dimensions we need to find the values of these constants a, b, c up to z, right? So actually in your problem they will give the what some concepts or some questions may be given. So from that you should understand what is dependent variable and what is independent variable. That thing you have to find, right? Then you have to form this mathematical expression. Then for that each parameters you have to put the dimension values. Then you need to find the what, that arbitrary constants values, right? So this is the basic principle of Rayleigh's method, right? So that Rayleigh's method procedure is given here. First of all you have to write the MLT form of each given data, right? So for each physical parameter you have to write the basic fundamental dimensions, MLT, mass, length, time. Then write the same equation in exponential form. Then you have to form the mathematical expression. From that you have to bring what, exponential form, right? Then select suitable system of fundamental dimension, that is MLT. Substitute dimensions of the physical quantities. Then apply dimensional homogeneity, right? Then equate the powers and compute the values of the exponents. Substitute the values of exponents. Simplify the expression. Ideal up to 3 independent variable can be used for 4, right? So suppose in a problem they have given 4 variables. So one can be dependent variable and other 3 can be what, independent variables, right? So this all about basic introduction about Rayleigh's method. So it comes under a method of dimensional analysis if the number of variables involved in a physical phenomenon are one is Rayleigh's method and next one is Buckingham Pi theorem method. So let us see Rayleigh's method. Previously we also discussed, but in other form it is expressed in other form. That is, it is used for determining expression for a variable dependent which depends upon maximum 3 or 4 variables independent. If the number of dependent independent variables are more than 4, then it is very difficult to obtain expression for depending variable, right? So that is the main limitation of Rayleigh's method. So for that purpose we can use other option, that is Buckingham by theorem can be used, right? So the main limitation of the Rayleigh's method is, so the independent variable count which is limited to 3, right? If it is 4, then we have to go forward Buckingham by theorem method, right? So here in the previous case we used y is the dependent variable which depends upon the x1, x2, x3 are the independent variable. So the basic equation is y equal to y is a function of that all dependent variable, and in exponential form we are putting pi, right? So this is what for some physical quantity, that symbol is given, and corresponding dimensions also given here. For length its unit is meter, and its dimension is L. For area, meter square and L square. For volume, meter cube, L cube. Velocity, meter per second, Lt power minus 1. So this is for the corresponding physical quantity, that corresponding dimensions are given here, right? So that can be used here. So let us see one problem. So the resisting force R, so it is force, its unit is Newton, by by Newton's first law, force equal to mass into acceleration, kg meter per second square, of a supersonic plane during flight. That is, one aeroplane is floating on the air. So the resisting force R of a supersonic variable, it depends upon the length of the aircraft L, velocity V, air viscosity mu, air density rho, and bulk modulus of air K. Express the functional relationship between the variables and the resisting force, right? So it is clearly given. You have to use Rayleigh's method. Otherwise, if it is not mentioned like Rayleigh's method or Buckingham by theorem, then we can use any one of the method, right? So suppose specifically they are asked you have to use Rayleigh's method, means we can go with the Rayleigh's method. Otherwise we can use any one of the method, right? So that is clearly you should know, right? So that given data, R is the dependent variable, length, velocity, mu, rho, K are the independent variable. So you have to form an equation with respect to R, right? So R is the depending variable, so which is equal to a function of length, velocity, mu, rho, K, right? So that is nothing but that is functional relationship between dependent and independent variable. So in exponential form, R equal to, we are putting one constant, either capital A is given here, you can put pi, that's good, right? So pi is also good, right? So pi, you have to bring one bracket, x1, so here it is L power A, V power B, mu power C, rho power D, K power E, right? So this is where that given equation is formed in terms of exponential form. Then all parameters, right? So for force it is mass per mass into acceleration, kg m, meter per second square, L t power minus 2, that is comes in the left hand side, right? So for a R you have to put ml t power minus 2, right? A is constant, you keep constant as same. Then L power A, L is nothing but length, so its corresponding dimension is capital L power A. Velocity meter per second, L t power minus 2, the whole bracket B. Then viscosity mu, viscosity mu Newton second per meter square. So you are getting ml power minus 1 t power minus 1 the whole power c. Then rho density kg per meter cube ml power minus 3 whole power d. Then k, that is bulk modulus, its dimension is ml power minus 1 t power minus 2 whole power e, right? Now we are segregating the power of m both the left hand side as well as right hand side, right? Now you come to the power of m. In the left hand side m power 1, so 1 equal to, so a there is no m. In c, so in the power of c we could see 1 m, so c plus in the row side density side we can see another 1 m, that is power of d. In the what k bulk modulus side we can see another one, so 1 equal to c d plus e. So we cannot reduce that equation. Now you come to consider the power of L. So in left hand side power of L is 1, which is equal to a plus b plus minus c minus 3d minus e, and come to the power of t minus 2 left hand side. There are what 3 equation and there are 5 unknowns, either 5 or 4 a b c d e, sorry there are 3 equation and 5 unknowns. So you have to use a mathematical principle, right? So you have to find the values of a b c d e, right? You have to find the values of a b c d e, right? Then the values are to be substituted in the exponential equation. So you may get that is in this equation. You have to substitute the values of a b c in this equation. You need to substitute, right? In this equation you need to substitute. So r equal to a, capital A into L power a value is known, right? You have to substitute here. Then b power b value is also known, you have to substitute here. So after substituting that what minus limit can be brought to the lower side, right? Lower case, right? That positive values can be kept in the upper case. So you will get this kind of equation. So this is your final solution for this problem, right? So any doubt in this? So question is given. In the question they have clearly given what is depending variable and what are the things are independent variable, that is given. So you have to form the functional relationship between depending variable as well as independent variable. So r is the function of this independent variable. Then you have to bring the exponential form r equal to function of these variables and put the what constant, arbitrary constant values a b c d e. So here we have 5 independent variables, so that we can put power of t. Then you have to use mathematical principle because there are 3 equation and there are 5 unknowns. You need to find the values of a b c d e, then substitute here, you reduce the equation, you will get the final solution, right? So let us see another one problem. So here the velocity of propagation of a pressure wave through a liquid can be expected to be depend on the elasticity of the liquid represented by the bulk modulus k and its mass density rho, established by dimensional analysis the form of the possible relationship, right? A dimensional analysis form is given. So you can use either Rayleigh's method or dimensional working of by theorem method, but here we are using what Rayleigh's method. So the velocity u is a function of bulk modulus k and mass density rho, right? So only 2 independent variable and 1 depending variable. In the form of exponential form, u equal to pi of bracket in bracket you have to write k and rho. The powers are a and b. So a and b are arbitrary constants. So you need to find the values of a and b. Then substitute the what dimensions values for velocity meter per second lt power minus 1, For density ml power minus 3. For bulk modulus it is ml power minus 1 t power minus 2. Substitute. So use the previous ideas, then find the values of a and b, substitute here, you will get what? That answer, right? So you have to bring the answer, right? So next we U notched wire. So here some concept is given. So for this concept, that value, that is basic equation is that is Q equal to function of rho mu h g. So same method you have to use here. Yes, Q is discharge meter cube per second. So L cube meter cube per second, that is L cube L t power minus 1. Then arbitrary constant, that is C, then rho ml power minus 3 into A. So that same methodology, ideology can be used here. You have to find the values of A, B, C, then substitute here, you will get the final expression, right? So